T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people. Wagwan. It's man like Matt, Team Kopish. You know what time it is, people. It is another afternoon meetup. Not morning meetup, afternoon. We have to change it today, people. Apologies to do with the scheduling and that. You get me? But we are here. We are live. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. All that good stuff. Big up the chat each and every time. I see some people saying they're glad it's not Cal, you know. You lot are menaces. But big up for everyone that joined as well. Even yesterday on our show yesterday, that was bare jokes. Our review show, that was bare banter, man. But yeah, man, big up the chat. We've got a few things to speak about today, though, chat. We speak about Javi Simmons. Apparently, it's been linked to Liverpool. We're going to speak about that. We're also going to speak about Virgil van Dijk and whether there's been an update because Paul Joyce has mentioned something. And not only that, something I've just seen as well is that Chelsea are apparently considering a move for Luis Diaz. You heard that correct? Kind of mad still. But smash that button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe as well. All that good stuff, people. And we're going to get straight into it. But big up everybody in the chat. You get me? I see a lot of my killies there. You get me as well. So big up to you guys. But yeah, man, only one place to start. So Christian Falk, German journalist, has recently said Liverpool are interested in signing Javi Simmons, who is expected to leave in the summer. Now, here's I'm a little bit confused, though. I could have sworn I saw the other day Javi Simmons signed a permanent deal with Leipzig, literally like the other day. So I'm kind of surprised that, well, actually, I'm not surprised, actually, when I deep it, because this is what players do, right? They sign new deals just for the money, but they kind of know that they're going to leave. Prime example, I think Cunha is one of them at Wolves. He signed a new deal, I think, recently. He's got a release clause. I don't know if Javi Simmons has a release clause, though I don't know. But what's people saying about Javi? Yeah, he did sign a new deal. I thought so. He only signed a year deal. What? You only signed a what? Yeah, they're selling for profit. That's what I thought as well, you know. 2-year deal. Okay, signed a 2-year deal. I hear it still. And he's big up Russell said he signed for 50 million euros. LFC Mad, he says, yeah, they're selling for profit. Big up Leo says, yeah, that Lazio deal is a little bit shady, only till 2028. What? Yeah. So basically, he wanted more money. And they basically said to him, if a club comes in for you, we'll sell you for the profit. I guess everyone's happy. Now, is everyone happy that he's the player that we're being linked with? Because I'll be real, I used to think Javi Simmons was a talent, but I look at him now and I think he ain't really done that. That's made me think he's the guy. Like, he plays in the 10, but could also play on the wing, I believe, as well. But he plays better in the 10, but I just don't think he's of that level. Like, you see how I'm saying, I think we should go for Florian Wirtz, chat. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do, or even a Musiala. Those are the type of 10s that if we're going to get one, those are the ones that we should be trying to get. I don't understand, like, personally. We got my killer yards. He says, he's decent, man, but we can do better. He doesn't have the X factor, but would work in the slot system. But nah, not for me. No, I hear that as well. Big up Zakir says, yeah, he's stagnated. I feel like he's stagnated as well. Big up Dougie says, yeah, he isn't all that. Big up Josh. He says Simmons, signing Simmons literally makes no sense. This is where I'm at actually with it. Big up Mafalu. He says he gives me Carvalho vibes, and I'm not liking that. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't think he's crap. I want to stress that. I don't think he's crap, but I just feel like he's stagnated and he hasn't gone on to a next level. Like back a couple, like how many years ago he was spoken about? Like he was supposed to be with like Florian Wirtz and Musiala, then guys there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But they've moved on to higher levels, man. Do you know what I mean? This is fair though. People said the same thing about Gravenberch though. That's fair to say. Big up Michael. What's going on, my bro? SA says Slot could improve him. No, he probably could, but what I'm saying is, yeah, is he better than Harvey Elliott? Is he better than Harvey Elliott? Genuine question, chat. Is he better than Harvey Elliott? And even if he is, if you think he is, how much better? Because I don't think he is personally. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he is. And if he is, how much? Is he clear of Harvey kind of thing? I'm just trying to see where you guys are at with it. I don't know. But looking at him this season, let me go see what he's done this season. So, all right. So this season, where is it? 12 games played in the Bundesliga, scored 4 goals, got 3 assists. 1 game in the cup, 1 game scored. So overall, he got 1 assist as well. So overall, in 18 appearances for Leipzig, he's got 5 goals and 4 assists. He's not really like the fight, you know what I'm saying? It's not really like he's not doing a mad thing in it. Like it's not. I don't think it's again someone that we should be thinking. Yeah, we should be going all in for him personally. And this season as well, he's played 8 times as a 10 and 8 times as a left winger, and he's got 3 goals from the 10 spot and 2 goals from the left wing, and he's also got 2 assists in the 10 and the left wing. Can play right as well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Me personally, like I said, I want a Florian Wirtz, man. That's the number 10 I hope that we go try and get. I don't think we will. Javi Simmons is a good player in his own right, but I can see Javi Simmons going to somewhere like, if it's the Prem, I can see him going Chelsea. Back up for Cole Palmer or something. I don't know. I just see them doing a move like that. They'll probably pay big money, see if it works out. If it doesn't, they'll just flip it. Do you know what I mean? For a profit again. But I don't see Javi Simmons lighting up any trees. Trudon saying Spurs. Spurs have a bit of an issue though, because they've got Kulusevski that can play 10, and they got Maddison as well. So maybe not Spurs, although he could probably play on the left wing for them. Although I do think they just got Matthias Tell. So, but again, Tell might go back to Bayern Munich, innit? Yeah, he's busy. I agree. He's busy, but he's not good enough for us. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he is a good player, but I don't want him at Liverpool, in it. But big him up in it. Make sure you leave comments as well, guys. Even when the video finishes, whether you'd want us to sign flipping Xavi Simmons or not. Let me know, chat. Let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to the next topic, though. Okay, football god said Musiala is no, bro. Listen, I'm not saying no to Musiala, by the way. Like Musiala or Wirtz in it, but I'm just saying I think I would just prefer Wirtz, but I ain't gonna complain if we get Musiala. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna chat each and every time. And yes, Kaylin, I did see this. Yeah, Nuno Mendes has signed a new deal at PSG. I'm not gonna lie, he could have been one to watch for the summer, but this is what I mean, man. When the sporting director is not doing the work, this is what happens. Like, people can't wait around forever. But anyway, let's move on. We're gonna speak about Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk scored again last night. The captain, Colossus, legend, just setting new groundbreaking. What's the word I'd say? Like, well, levels to this thing. I think Virgil van Dijk is just on another level when it comes to defending. Paul Joyce has said, I think an extract in one of his stories, he said, Liverpool supporters will hope there was something significant in the sight of Virgil van Dijk's representatives sitting next to Richard Hughes in the front row of the director's box at Anfield last night. Apparently, Virgil van Dijk spoke in the mix zone about his contract, and he said, there's been no new updates, whatever. And I don't think there is. However, for Paul Joyce even to say that, says to me that there's no smoke without fire. If his representatives were there last night next to Richard Hughes, they've definitely spoken or they were going to speak. That is kind of clear. I can only hope and pray FSG don't make the mistake of letting Virgil leave. Obviously, we got to think about Salah. We have to speak about Trent. We cannot move forward, even in the short run, without Virgil. Virgil is too important to Liverpool. Since his injury, people used to question him and say whether he'll get back to his best. Have you ever seen a guy come back off an ACL and be this great? Like, honestly, like, genuinely, like, I don't even think that there has. And if they are, there's not very many of them. Virgil van Dijk, with that horrible challenge from Pickford, has managed to somehow almost reinvent himself. Imagine that. It's crazy. Because you could arguably say before the ACL, he probably was a bit more athletic, but now he does less running because now he's like, okay, maybe if I can't switch on the afterburners all game, I just have to switch on afterburners when I really need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my positioning and make sure that I'm hardly ever out of place. That's what Virgil's done. His reading of the game is ridiculous. No defender comes close, in my opinion. And again, I know there's been very, very good centre-backs in the Premier League. Gabriel's like, I hate Arsenal, but I'm not going to sit here and say Gabriel hasn't been a good centre-back this season. He has been. I think he's been Arsenal's best centre-back. And I think Gabriel, here's the killer. Gabriel, I would have said Ibu is ahead of Gabriel. The problem is Ibu's availability. So just going off availability, a lot of people will say Gabriel. But even if it is Gabriel, the gap between 1 and 2 is crazy. He's like the Messi of centre-backs, bro. He's clear. He's actually clear. It's mad that people want to try and put him in conversation with other centre-backs. Like, he is that great. And that's no shade on other centre-backs, bro. There are top centre-backs. But sometimes you just have to recognize greatness, man. It's that simple. Big up Tom Mizzy. Big up, bro. Forget reinvent. How many goals VVD scored from set piece post-injury? Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. He's thinking more as well, 100%. What's going on? What's going on in my big up yourself, broski? Zaki says Rudiger and VVD. Listen, I think Rudiger's cold. Rudiger's in the top 5 of centre-backs in Europe. How high he is between 2 and 5, but he ain't number 1, in my opinion. And that's no shade on Rudiger again. I think Rudiger's cold, bro. The chat then will tell you. I cover Real Madrid quite a bit, actually, on my channel on Big Up. And I'll tell you this, Rudiger is cold, but VVD is just on another level, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, mad. Big Up John comment, Matt, I can't log into my Big Up as it says an error code when I press continue. Yeah. John, I'll get back to you on that one. Because I think they're doing some maintenance. That's probably why. Luckily, there's nothing happening now, John. But what is there any games on tonight? I don't think so. But they should have that sorted out tonight. So, if anything, John, keep an eye on my Twitter and I'll put something on my Twitter. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I think everyone's having the same thing. I think even I tried to log in yesterday and had issues. They're doing some maintenance thing. They're fixing it, so that'll get sorted. So don't worry about that. But I appreciate you for letting the people them know, because I think some people are having the same issue. You get me? That will get sorted though, chat. I have no doubt in my mind that will get sorted. So no worries about that. But yeah, man, like talk about VVD. Like even yesterday, just kind of shows like we just can't allow a centre back of that quality to leave our football club, especially for free. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just mad jarring that it's taken this long. I can only hope and pray they get the contract sorted. And I really hope Paul Joyce ain't trying to gaslight up the thing and just try and do the basic thing and be like, well, if representatives there, so it has to be, you know what I mean? And I know he didn't say nothing definitive, but even him just talking about it, you're giving me optimism. You're making me want to believe that like something is gonna happen and he is gonna sign. Like he has to sign, bro. Do you get what I'm saying, chat? VVD has to sign. I don't care what other centre back you go and get me. And let's be real, we are Liverpool, yeah? And we know we're not gonna go and get like give an example. We wouldn't go and get trying to think like Saliba off or Gabriel off Arsenal. We're not like that. We're not bullish like that. Where we would be like, oh, we'll just take one of your centre backs. And even if they're not good enough, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, partner them out with Ibu, we could maybe do something, but it's not going to be on the same level. We're not like that type of club. We're not like a Real Madrid. Or do you know what I mean? That would just upset anybody, just barge in and take whatever player we want. We have to work within a certain framework of parameters that we've got to work with. Because we've got to talk about flipping their injury record. We'll talk about their age, obviously their characteristics, all of them things there. And not only that, most important thing, how much they're going to cost. It's always about how much they're going to cost. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. Because he wants to, yeah, he does want to end. He wants to end his, yeah, career at LSE. Facts, bro. Big up. Bro, I was going to say Selassie, bro. We can't lose our captain and vice captain and top goal. Facts, brother. We can't, bro. We lose that. It's a myth. We can't lose that, bro. Big up Yars. He says Iron is working. I spoke to him earlier. It's a glitch, temporary thing. Because open incognito window and sign in. There's a temporary fix for now. Yes, there is. Big up Yars for saying that there is. I had to do that yesterday, actually. Just go incognito and you can sign in. But they're working on it, so they do. Yeah, it is a bit annoying, but they're getting that sorted out. So appreciate that, Yars, for letting people know as well. But yeah, the Virgil van Dijk thing, chat, I'll be real, has to get sorted. And it's a money thing. You know it's a money thing. Like, we just don't want to spend money like that. Do you know what I mean? What's this? Big up Josh, he says, please not Javi Simmons. He's so overrated. Well, here's the thing. With all these players that potentially could be leaving in the summer, there's no surprise that we're going to get linked to a lot of players in the summer, even though I don't know how much we're going to do in the summer because it's always next summer FC. That's who we are, innit? Do you know what I mean? Bigger Edward, he says, Anfield Index got a statistician and analyzed data from F-Breath or something. How you pronounce it? I don't know. I know the one you're talking about, though. The scouting thing, yeah. And showed he's not Liverpool material. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. I don't think he is. He's decent, but I don't think he's good enough. Do you know what I mean? They got Maximilian. He said, in the history of the club, maybe only VVD is a big name signing that was 100% success. Everyone else was signed with a view to building up. You could say Salah though as well, because Salah I think was 100%. Salah didn't even need, but Salah from first day, Mane from first day. There's a few people from first day though, bro. I would say. Do you know what I mean? Like from when they first walked in, they were just legends. Like Ali walked in and be just a legend. Do you know what I mean? Where's my water? Ali walked in was just like, I'm the best goalkeeper in the world. Don't at me, bro. That's what Ali did. Do you know what I'm saying? When you think about Alisson, like he's the best. From when Alisson walked into Liverpool, he was literally the best goalkeeper in the world. 100%. Like it's mad. It's actually crazy. What's this? Big as that, we are the top 5 of the biggest clubs in the world, but we have teams like Villa with more ambition than us. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Villa do have more ambition than us, or at least they're willing to take a few more risks, but calculated risks. Salah wasn't a big name signing though. He was seen as a Chelsea fan. People doubting him. Do you know what I will say though? When we were trying to get Salah the first time, but went to Chelsea. You're actually no, you know what? He wasn't a big name, if I'm being honest. He wasn't like a big, obviously, like he was known, but not like a superstar, if that's what you mean. But then Virgil wasn't a superstar, though. Virgil wasn't a superstar, if you deep it. Because obviously, Man took the route of FC Groningen, I think it is. Then it's Celtic. Then it was Southampton. Then Liverpool. Virgil wasn't a star. He was one of the top performers in the Premier League. But do you get what I'm saying? We got Clark LSE needs to fit. Liverpool and FG needs to fix up. Facts, bro. Facts. Sleepy Forest says Robert and Fabinho hit the ground running. I agree with that as well. Actually, Fabinho took a couple of games. Robbo I say Robbo more so than Fab. Fab took a couple of games, literally, but I get what you mean. I get the premise. Do you know what I mean? But this is a very good point, though. They called him the Egyptian Messi. That is kind of true. He had reputation, but I wouldn't say, but he wasn't a superstar, though, if you get what I mean. He wasn't a superstar like that. Where is it? Big up Yars. He was an up-and-coming name. He was known as the Egyptian Messi at the time when he used to know how to. Oh, Yars, you got to stop this slander, bro. Stop that slander, bro. Stop that, bruv. Oh, man. Big up, GOAT since 1997. I think he means just big money signing. Like VVD was 75 and Salah in the 30 mil-ish. Oh, I see what you mean. If we're talking about money, that's very different. If we're talking about value, like how much we spent on the player and not their reputation, that's a different conversation. Because that means you could only put Alisson and VVD there. Because Naby Keita, my guy, no. Soboslai, I think the jury's still out on Soboslai. Nunes, no. So, yeah, it's not many. Only, if we're talking big money signings, then it's only VVD and Ali. Because Ali was 65, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Keita was 52.7, I think he was, Keita. So, I don't know. But yeah, if we're talking like money-wise, then yeah. Zach said, Nunes. No, but Nunes, bro, no, we're saying like, no. With Nunes, we're saying it wouldn't be the case because obviously he hasn't, like, we're talking about like status of like look at Virgil, look at Ali. Them man are legends, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Nunes is the opposite, unfortunately. Do you know what's gonna be mad though? Some people will see Nunes as a cult hero when he leaves, you know that? I'm not even joking, you know? Some people will find a way to put him in as a cult hero. I'm not even joking. No, it's not that I'm not sold on Soboslai. I think he has to do more. Listen, bro, I wanted Soboslai from Leipzig. Like, I think Soboslai is doing very, very well. What I'm saying is, I think he needs to do more for him to have that unanimous, like, yeah, he's cold kind of thing. We know he can be cold, if that makes sense. But he still needs to unanimously just like, do you know what I mean? But he's doing very well, bro. If he carries on this season, how he is now, then there's no debate. Do you know what I mean? 100, there's no debate. So, big at the chat as well, man. Smash that button. Over nearly 400 of you in there. You get what I'm saying? So, big up to you guys. That's help us support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ravi as well. Where's Ravi? Where is it? Yeah, but big up yourself, broski. Big up Yard. Soboslai slowly starting to find himself again. He is. He actually is, to be fair. Yeah, she is. Big up Harrison. I'd say Soboslai is just worth the money we paid at the moment, whereas Virgil and Ali exceeded their value. Oh, I agree. Yeah, they exceeded their value. That's facts. That's big facts. That's big facts. Big up Atlanta. What's going on, bro? Good than bad games. Just injury unfortunate. Remember Naby Thiago and midfield. Bro, I know, bro. Lally, don't do this, bro. I know, bro. I know. Trust me. I know, bro. Them man there had too much tech and injuries just ruined the both of them, man. Such a shame, bro. Such a shame. Such a shame. Bro, those were the days, man. The tech in midfield. And don't get me wrong, we got tech in midfield now. Let's not act like we ain't got tech with McAllister and flipping Gravenberch, yeah. But if you added, could you imagine Thiago in a double pivot with Gravenberch? Brother, if we would have signed Thiago under Arnie's slot, yeah, and he was of the same age. So basically, what I'm saying is we bought Thiago at 29. If Thiago was 29 when obviously this doesn't make any sense. What I'm doing is I'm changing the age, but let's say when he was brought in, he was under the Arnie slot era and he was 29. Oh my days, he would have cooked. To be fair, maybe Naby would have cooked as well. I'm just saying, because listen, especially for Naby, listen, Thiago's like bona fide. He's a football legend for me, though. Thiago's different from Naby. Thiago's on another planet. Naby Keita, I thought, had the ability to ascend, but them injuries that he kept on getting just mash him up, bro. I can't even lie. Could never really get going. He had the one good season, in my opinion, when was going for the quad. That was it. And another season he had as well, by the way. I would say he had another season as well. You get me? But that's neither here or there. But yeah, last thing I want to talk about today, guys, as well, is Luis Diaz. So this is coming from, so the source came from Colombia first, so that's why maybe there's a bit of credibility from it. And now Chelsea website, I think it's called Chelsea News, is saying Chelsea now considering move to sign Liverpool star Luis Diaz in opportunity. Well, apparently they're looking for opportunity to sign as well. But here's the bit where it gets interesting. So Chelsea are reportedly sensing an opportunity to sign Liverpool star Luis Diaz, as they apparently registered their interest in the attacker. The Blues are looking to bolster their attacking options, and really they need to sign a new striker. He's not a striker, and have neglected that area for some time. What else does it say? Chelsea reportedly, yeah, so it's from Antenna. What's it called? Antenna 2. That's where it came from. Obviously, we know Diaz has got 2 years left on his contract, and he's yet to commit regarding an extension. Not only that, Antenna 2 says the Colombian could be one of the aces up the sleeve for the Chelsea management. I'm not surprised. I don't know if there's anything in this though, chat. But I think it's more of a case of, because Diaz hasn't signed anything, we're going to get these stories. And I don't see Diaz going to another Prem club, if I'm being honest, chat. I could be so wrong, but it is Chelsea. However, could I see Luis Diaz going to Barcelona? Yes, I can, actually. I actually can. Because he's versatile. He's kind of shown he can do the number 9 role as well. I just think Luis Diaz, we've got to make a decision very, very quickly. But the problem is that you've got other players that are ahead of him in the pecking order that need their contract signed. And therefore, he's going to get neglected to a degree. But that's only because this is what happens at Liverpool, right? You can't do all contracts at the same time. Apparently, we're going to do one at one time. So it is a bit mad. I would like to think Liverpool wouldn't sell to Chelsea. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's impossible, though. Remember, this is Chelsea, London. Diaz might feel not betrayed, but like let down by Liverpool and maybe wants to stay in the Prem. Although I just don't see him staying in the Prem. I don't see it. And they've got enough wingers. He's not a striker. For me, that'll be like a last-minute thing because a move fell through to Barca or something and he didn't want to stay. That's the only thing I would say. But I do think there is something that we should be a little bit concerned about in regards to Luis Diaz. His contract situation, every single report that I've seen come out of Colombia seems to be, over the last, say, 2 to 3 months, is he's no close to signing. He's just no close to signing. Are you surprised? I don't know. But it is a bit worrying. Let me know what you're saying in the chat. In fact, as well, obviously in the chat, say what you're saying. Leave comments below as well. Do you think Luis Diaz stays or leaves? Remember, we also spoke about Javi Simmons as well. Do you think he's a player that we should go for, or is there another 10 that you would rather get? I know mine is Florian Wirtz or Musiala. You guys let me know as well. And obviously Virgil van Dijk people as well. Let me know your thoughts on that when Joyce did sort of speak about or mention in one of his articles that Virgil van Dijk's representatives were at Anfield. You guys let me know in the comments below as well as in the chat. I can see it now. But yeah, man, people, it's been another afternoon meetup. Sorry I wasn't able to do it in the morning, but a few things that kind of got mixed up and whatnot. Smash the like button as well, people. Also, not only that, I will be going live later on today for FC25, so make sure you're there for that. Probably go live in about an hour or so. Do you know what I'm saying? There'll be a Plymouth. Yeah, I ain't forgotten, Matthew. There'll be a Plymouth preview at 5 o'clock. I'll be there at 5 as well. So you're gonna see a lot of me today, people. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, you got FC25 today, later on today, and not only that, we'll be doing the Plymouth preview as well. So hope you enjoy the content. But people, listen, love for the love, people. Smash that button if you haven't already. Come on, people. You know what time it is. All I expect is just a like. Takes 1 second. Do you get me? Big up to those in the chat. I'll see you again a bit later on my channel for FC25. And not only that, after FC25, I'll be going over back on here to Kop-Ish to do the Plymouth preview. Big up, people. Enough love. Take care.